Hi everyone! As you can tell by the veil today, I'm doing a bridal look that was requested using pinks. Before we get started, I just want to say that I don't think I'm a bridal expert at all. I haven't done makeup on a ton of different brides, so if you have lots of questions about that, if you're planning on doing your own makeup, or if you're in the bridal party and you're planning on doing your makeup, go to the forum on the website because there's some ladies on there who've done lots of brides and they'll be able to answer any questions for you. So the look I'm doing today is using pinks, using MAC products. It's just one option of what you can do. It's a soft look. For me, when I think of a bride, I think of nice and rosy colored, nice cheeks and all over even finish. You don't want too much emphasis on the eyes or too much on the lips. You want it to be an overall well-rounded look. So when you see photographs of it, it's just, you know, the focus is on your whole face, not just your eyes. So I hope that makes sense. So let's begin. I put Benefit Lemonade from the lash line to the brow, and then on the lid I put Fresco Rose Paint Pot. From there, I'm just going to take any old flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in with the color All That Glitters, and it's this color here. I just got this, and it's a really pretty, shimmery, peachy pink color. You can use any color you want on the lid. I prefer something just a little bit shimmery, and then we'll balance it off by putting something satiny under the brow. So take that on your brush. We're just going to pat it on all over the lid, staying underneath that crease. Just get an all over nice even color, nothing too strong, nothing harsh. Then from there I'm going to take the brush that's similar to the 222 and I'm going to go in with Cork. And that's a medium to light brown color. We're going to put this in the crease. So just get that on there, and I'm going to do that upside down U. I'm going just above my crease. So find out where your crease is and just blend this color out just a little bit above it. I prefer the 222 over the 224 because it's a little bit smaller and it gives you more control. But if I want a really feathered out look, the 224 will work too, but I'm finding as I go along I like this one better. Okay, so blend that cork all the way out, just kind of feather it. Then I'm going to wipe it off, take Vanilla. This is a light creamy satin color because we have shimmer on the lid. And I'm going to put this under the brow. Just a soft, even application. Just to kind of blend it out. You see how everything's just very soft, very well blended. Then from there, I'm going to take that very soft, small dome brush. It's not the 219, this is by Posh, and you can also find a cheaper duplicate of this at CVS, thanks to Robbie Beth for pointing that out. But at CVS they have a duo crease brush set. It's $5 for 2 brushes, and in that is a brush that looks just like that. You're just looking for a small fluffy dome brush. I'm going in with the color Down Brown. I'm doing this instead of espresso because it has more of a reddish brown color, and I think with the pinks it looks better. Flick that off. I'm going to do the outer V. So just do a faint line there. And then I'm going to go up above the crease just a little bit. I'm going to go in about halfway. I know this looks harsh at first, but I will blend it out because we want a soft look. So hopefully you can see that. See how it's kind of an outer V. If you're having trouble with that outer V, it doesn't have to be this sharp. You can do kind of a rounded shape here, depending on what your eye shape is and what look you're going for. So again, this is just an option, not saying that you have to do this. Go back in with a 222 and some cork, and we're going to blend this out, just doing windshield wiper motions. See how it softens it just a little bit? I'm going to do the same thing here, kind of feather it in over that All That Glitters, and just blend, blend, blend. Just kind of fade it. And you can always intensify it as much as you want. I'm going to go back in with that small shader brush, a little bit more down brown, flick it because I don't want too much color. I'm going to put just a little bit more right there. I feel like Rob Ross, if you guys are old enough to know who Rob Ross is. Painting happy little trees. That was a joke in case you didn't catch that. Okay, so I blended it out with some cork. If that's too dramatic for you, you can use a lighter color. Boy, I'm trying to think. You could use remotely gray if you have that. You could even just stick with the cork if you want. You don't have to do the down brown. Wipe off that brush. I'm going to take some vanilla pigment. I'm going to put some in a little lid and just pick a little bit up on that 222-like brush. Dab it under the highest point of the arch. I don't want too much shimmer because I have shimmer all over my lid. So I just want to put it under that brow and then just kind of blend it out just a little bit. I know that looks kind of harsh on the camera. In real life, this is actually pretty soft. Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, then I'm going to go in with a very small, fluffy, almost pencil-like brush. I don't know if you can see that. Let me pull it back. This is the other one from that Posh Duo set, and this is the same one that you can get from that CVS. It's kind of like a pencil brush, but a little bit softer because I want a really soft application. I'm going in with down brown, flick that off a little bit, and I'm going to line the lower lash line about 2/3 of the way in. I would say you could use the 219. I guess you could, but since it's such a stiff brush, it'll pack on the color pretty heavily. You'll just have to smudge it a little bit more. I'm liking this one for a wedding look because it gives me a softer application. So just kind of drag it in, blend it out as you go. I'm going about 2/3 of the way in. And see how that just gives me a nice soft look under there. Then I'm going to take a very well sharpened pencil. Doesn't matter what kind, as long as it's sharp. We're just using this as a tool. I'm going in with L'Oreal Hips Brown Cream Eyeliner. If you have a brown fluid line, it's the same thing. It'll work the same. I'm using this to line my upper lash line, and I'm going to get very, very close to the lashes because I don't want a harsh line. I just want something to emphasize the lashes to make them look fuller. I'm starting out at the outer part of my eye. Pick up more product. Outer part, very close to the lashes, and I'm just slowly working my way in. Take your time with this, because if you mess up, it gets hard to get off because it's a cream. If you guys are doing your own makeup for your special day, practice, practice, practice. You want to do this at least a few times before that big day because you'll be all excited, you'll be nervous, there's a lot going on. You want to have it down packed, exactly what you're going to do for that day. So you need to practice several times beforehand. And practice different styles, techniques, colors, so you can find exactly what's going to look best for your eye shape, for your coloring, for your style. This is just ideas just to help you get going. Okay, now that I've lined that lash line, I'm not going past my lashes because if I start coming down here it gets too dramatic, so I stopped where my natural lashes are going to stop. I'm going to apply some mascara and then I'll come back and show you what to do with the cheeks and the lips.